hairline lowering procedure. Everything you need to know. Let's go. Hi, I'm Dr. Parsa Mohebi, a hair transplant surgeon based in Los Angeles and San Francisco. Today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about hairline lowering procedure. Hairline lowering is when we have a patient with naturally very high hairline or very broad forehead that we want to bring that hairline lower and limit the amount of space that we have between the eyebrow and hairline. The types of hairline lowering are two. Basically, one procedure is like a surgical procedure that will remove a piece of the skin, like a strip of the skin is removed from the top of the forehead and bring the hairline lower and suture it together. That has to do with surgery, suturing, and everything. The other method is to remove hair from the back and put them on the areas that we want to bring the hairline down to. That's a hair transplant procedure. Less aggressive, less cutting, or no suturing at all. So basically, the surgical procedure, the surgical hairline lowering is it's a surgery. You remove a piece of the skin and bring the hairline lower and suture it again. The problem with that is that it leaves a line of a scar. To make it perfectly natural, you still have to go a small procedure, hair transplant procedure, put a few hair transplant grafts in front of the scar so to make it less visible. The advantage of the surgical hairline lowering is it's quick, response. You see real quickly how the hairline comes down right after procedure, as opposed to hair transplant that you have to wait months until you see the growth of the hair and everything. Hair transplant advantage is that you see the natural hairline. Years ago, hairline lowering was done only surgically, but now with the advanced method of hair transplant made it much easier. There's no pain, no suture, no cutting almost involved with the new methods of hair transplants. A good candidate for hairline lowering procedure is a person who doesn't have hair loss, but naturally her hair is elevated. Very broad forehead. The hairline could come down and create a beautiful feminine hairline, as opposed to the masculine hairline that hairline originally could represent. A lot of women are born with a very broad and very high forehead, and that makes their looks masculine. In those cases, it's easy to bring the hairline lower and recreate that feminine, beautiful hairline. Hairline lowering results are, if it's done surgically, the results are very quickly seen, and it may be not as refined as a natural head of hair because we are basically bring the hairline lower and there's a scar in front of it. With the hair transplant method, lowering of hairline, the results are not as quickly seen. Patients have to wait months until the hair grows and they see the full length of hair. But the results are very natural. The hairline, when you look at the very front, you see the natural irregular hairline, singles in front, twos behind them, exactly the way it should be. I hope I was able to answer all your questions about hairline lowering procedure. If you need to learn more or learn more about the new updates in hair restoration field, make sure you check our website or follow us on social media.